Have you ever thought, how do we see colors? Well, with learning a little about the visible color spectrum, you will understand why do we see the colors we do and how do we see them. Light is made up of wavelengths of light, and each wavelength in the visible color spectrum is a different color. We see the colors because it is the result of the wavelength reflected into our eyes. The electromagnetic spectrum includes different types of light waves. Some are non-visible and others are visible. The visible light spectrum depends on the frequency. Visible light is a small part of the electromagnetic spectrum that humans can see. Visible light waves are the only electromagnetic waves that humans do see. The visible light waves can be seen as the rainbow, and the colors have different wavelengths. Red is the color with the longest wavelength, and purple is the color with the shortest. The objects we see every day have different colors because they absorb some colors and transmit other. The colors we see on the objects, like for example this teddy bear or this frog that are different colors, are the wavelengths that are reflected and transmitted. White objects are white, like this flower over here, because they reflect all colors, and black objects like this shirt are black, absorb all colors, so there is no light reflected. For my first experiment, I decided to show how white light is created. White light is created when all these different colors and wavelengths combine. This is called polychromatic light. So first, cut out a circle out of paper plate and the same circle with a carton. Then create 3 lines on the circle and then paint the spaces with red, green, and blue, the primary colors. After that, make 2 holes in the circle and grab some string and pass the string through the circle, and then turn the circle around until white light is formed. The eye can detect color because the retina of the eye has 2 types of photoreceptors, and they are the rods and the cones. The cones detect color and the rods let us see the color white, black, and gray. The cones just work with the light when the light is bright, not dim. This is why at night we cannot see colors. There are 3 types of cones in the eye that can see small, medium, and large wavelengths of light in the spectrum, and they are the blue sensitive, green sensitive, and red sensitive. This allows the brain to perceive signals from the retina as different colors. For my second experiment, I decided to combine colors. When color lights are mixed together, they are called additive mixing. The 3 additive primary colors are blue, red, and green. Combining these 3 colors with any other color can be made. So I decided to grab flashlights and some paper, some see-through paper with color, and I combined the colors to make other colors. This formula shows the relationship between wavelengths and frequency. The result of the formula is shown in nanometers. With this test, it can be determined that 4.5% of the population can see the entire visible color spectrum because they have a problem called vision deficiency or color blindness. These are just some of the amazing facts about the visible color spectrum. There is so much more to learn about this extravagant and extraordinary topic.